So, right, top gig. Where would be the biggest place you'd love to play? Tell me.
I'd love, well, obviously, got to be there.
It's at the top there.
Obviously.
But one that means something to you, maybe. Something that you'd love to always play, since you, obviously Wembley is everyone's, but somewhere where you'd love to play.
I don't know, I mean, I've been gigging with my band, as I say, we played London Astoria. I was so glad to play that because I've seen a lot of great bands there as well. So to share that stage was an honour for me. Played Clapham Grand, played Islington O2 Academy. So we've played some really decent venues so far, but I say my favourite ones are the tiny ones. I love like the back rooms of pubs, just because where I can see people's faces, and because my music is so much about relating to the audience, and you know I chat to the audience in between and crack a couple jokes. Like, it's very important for me to be close to them.
Definitely.
And so I can hear if they say something back to me. Not heckling, obviously.
Of course.
But like, I like to have a chat with people in the front row. And
That's what it's all about, though, isn't it? You're supposed to connect us. You connect with the music, connect with the person listening to the music. Because at the end of the day, everyone has those moments when they listen to a track online, on air or whatever on YouTube and go, this song was written for me. I can't believe it's right this second. It must be written for me. It's my song. So, who would be the first person you would... Well, your first person. Who would be the biggest person you would collaborate with? Who would you want to do a tune with?
Well, at the moment, I've sort of went through what I call a greatest hits binge, and I've bought loads of greatest hits albums of loads of people. So at the moment, I'm into all of that stuff, and I think it's very hard to say. But right now, at this stage, I would love to do a tune with I don't even know, Elton John.
Elton John?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
That's a bit different. You try and bring him back. Well, he's been around a while. He knows his stuff, of course.
In his heyday, it's hard to beat him.
Oh, of course. You're definitely right there. He's set a lot of standards.
Yeah.
Set a lot of standards. I've noticed something. You're wearing a t-shirt right now.
Yeah, I am wearing a t-shirt.
He's not. Sorry, he's not naked or anything like that. That's just wrong. No, but he's wearing a particular type of t-shirt. That's what I was going to say. He's wearing a particular type of t-shirt, and it's a clothing range. You sort of mentioned to me. I did see you wear it on your gig. Yeah. You were wearing a t-shirt on your gig, and I obviously follow you on Facebook and stuff like that, and I have seen sort of clothing range that you wear. Yeah. But it's not. I haven't really put one and one together. I put one and one is 7 for me. So I've looked at it and I'm exactly, or 5 or whatever number. And so tell me a little bit about it. Tell me.
Yeah, well, this on my t-shirt, it's LYD, which is Live Your Dreams. It's the LYD brand, and they're my clothing sponsors from America. Lovely guys, and they've been supporting me for a while now. And so obviously it's nice to give them a shout out, and I wear their clothes on a lot of my gigs because they support me, so I support them, and hopefully in the long run we'll form a nice partnership, and both of us will do very well. But yeah, so I've got a lot of love for them, and check out at LYD brand. LYD worldwide.
The music has jumped in there. It's naughty music, naughty. Carry on, sorry.
Yeah, so just shout out to Live Your Dreams brand, and yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's something that you like to. It's nice to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a lot of haters. You get a lot of people going, "Oh, grow up, mate. Stop chasing your dreams. You're too old, mate. You're too old."
It's difficult. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
People like that.
I don't know about you. I'm 25, and people are still going, "Steve, you get a normal job." Yeah. It's like, nah.
No. If you got a dream, you have to chase it. And I think now is the time for me. Like I've done my education. I've got my degree, and now I've got a few years where I can afford to
channel yourself.
Exactly, and so obviously it's lovely to hear from some record labels calling me up, and like clothing brands calling up, say, yo, we really like your stuff, we want to sponsor you and support you. So they send me free clothes every now and again, which is always nice.
Free clothing. What's better than free clothing? Better free food, maybe. That's about it. Free food and free clothing is probably a bit up there on the best things to ever get. So one little thing that I'm going to ask you as well. We do something here called Grind My Gears, which is basically I talk about stuff that winds me out. It's generally it's generally when I'm coming into work. For example, my Grind My Gears for today is when you're sitting down on the tube. Yep. And you're sitting next to another guy, and then the armrest battle begins. Yeah. It's like commence, and you're trying to fight, and you got the front bit, the back bit, and you're like pushing against him. You're doing that secret sort of tense your arms, lock your shoulders movement where you're trying to nudge him off, and you're both reading newspapers. That really, really grinds my gears.
I get that.
Can you think of one on the spot? I haven't asked him before, actually. This is on the spot.
Do you know what? It's funny because this morning as on my way here on the tube.
Oh yeah,
like I was thinking about it as well. I was thinking those people on the tube who don't know where they're going, and they get off the train and they just stand there in your way.
Yes.
And they move forward a little bit.
Oh my god.
And so I'm like, all right, they're moving this way, so I can walk behind them. And they stop again, and they look around, they turn around, they turn, bump into me. I'm just like, where are you going? But the thing is, if I don't know my way, I'm that guy, and then I feel really bad for other people when I do that.
Of course. But you get those people when you see the train and you're sprinting for it. I mean, you're belting, like your life depends on it. Like if you miss that train, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So you're running for that train, and you get those people just sort of like Mirandering.
Yeah.
They're like, seriously, move. I've got places to go. You obviously got nowhere to go. Seriously, sort it out.
Yeah.
But I did go travelling last year in America and Canada. And I kind of like feel bad because I kind of done the same thing in that sense. I kind of empathising a little bit, but not enough to not get annoyed. No, I still get severely annoyed.
This was bad for me because I was running slightly late as well. Because I didn't want to be late for this, and just the woman in front of me just kept stopping and turning around, and I was like, where are you going?
Seriously, where are you going? Let me help you. Let me just get you there. Do you want me to get on the back? Piggyback. Come on, let's do this. So you're going to play another song for me?
Yeah, definitely.
What's this song?
This one is called What Do You Say? And
What Do You Say?
It's about, you've seen this girl around, you like her quite a lot, but you've never built up the courage to say anything to her. So this is the first time you say something to her.
So it's another sort of first love situation. This is what I mean. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, this is, you've got that moment, you realise, you understand it, and you're like, what do I do? You've fallen in love with this girl and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So we've all been there. So here we go. DLima with What Do You Say?
Baby, I got something I wanna say. I can't help but think about you every day. I don't really wanna waste your time, but I can't seem to get you off my mind. So what do you say, baby? Whoa, yeah. Ooh. So what do you say, baby? Come on, honey, I need an answer either way. But if you say no, it will be a crying shame. I was too scared to talk to you. I used to stutter when you walked in the room. So what do you say, baby? Whoa, yeah. Ooh. So what do you say, baby? Now I got this feeling deep inside my soul, and it seems as if this feeling's taking hold. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. I can't see myself with anyone but you. So what do you say, baby? So what do you say, baby?
So that was DLima with What You Say. What a mate, that's a lovely track, man.
Thank you.
It's a really, really nice track, dude. I'm trying not to sort of like bop along or sing along. I'm trying to just act as neutral as possible.
Go with it, man.
But I know, but I just don't.
If you feel it, do it.
Oh, I'm feeling it. But I just don't want to like crack you up. You see me just do something stupid, or like do some jiving. You're like, what is he doing?
That's all good, man. The amount of times I've cracked up in the middle of a song when I'm playing live, it's great because it's again that connection with the audience.
Oh, of course.
I say something, they laugh, it makes me laugh. It's great. I love that.
Fantastic. So, tell us your Twitter, tell us your Facebook, tell us how to find you.
Yeah,
where do we get to know? Because if you don't know, no. Yeah.
Twitter is at Chris_DLima, DLIMA. Facebook is facebook.com/ChrisDLima Music, and also check out the YouTube, youtube.com/Chris DLima, and that's DLima, DLIMA. And I got a lot of covers on YouTube, which is
what sort of tunes do you cover?
I cover ones that are quite sort of, I hate to say out of the box, but not the standard Ed Sheeran sort of guitar singer songwriter stuff. I like to do R&B hip hop stuff. I've done a couple of Usher, done a couple of Rihanna, just done the new Angel one, Time After Time, which is a tune that I love. And yeah, so I had to cover that one. So yeah, check out all that stuff, and there's a few of my originals on there, and also the SoundCloud, where you can get all of my original stuff, which is soundcloud.com/Chris DLima. And that's where all the original stuff is. It's a lot just demo recordings, but it gives you a vibe of, there's about 12 tracks on there. So yeah, it's a vibe of, what I do, broader scale.
Broader scale of Chris DLima. So yeah, you've got no excuses, guys. You've got to follow him on Twitter. You've got to find out when he's next playing a gig. You played a gig last night, didn't you?
I'm playing gigs all the time, yeah.
He's playing gigs all the time. You've got no excuses. So if you like his music and you want to hear more, you need to follow him. You need to get on board and get to know his music, because at the end of the day, everyone can relate to the music. This is so relatable. The music's so relatable. You can connect to it, and you have those moments where you go, this song was written for me. It's not called Walk in the Rain, which is my favourite song. It's not called that. It's called This Is My First Date with That Really Hot Girl That I Met, or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's a shame you can't play my favourite track, which is Walk in the Rain, which I absolutely love. Unfortunately, we haven't got the loop pedal and stuff like that. We haven't got the stuff to sort that out. But I liked the acoustic guitar. That was amazing. Yeah. But Walk in the Rain, is that? I just want to ask you myself. Is that based on a true story?
Well, it's quite funny, really, because in the summer when we had that drought. That drought,
drought
with all the rain.
That
drought, torrential drought.
The water hose.
I
crazy. It was really bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was during that when there was the downpour. I didn't go out for a few days, and I just looked out and I just thought, all right, let's get the creative juices going. Song, Walk in the Rain. And ironically, I wrote a song about going for a walk in the rain. I did not step foot in that rain.
You didn't.
I did not step foot outside.
No, exactly.
But if I was to, that's what would have happened.
That's what would have happened. There you go. So he's lying. It's all a lie. I'm living a lie. It's like the Matrix. No, I'm joking. That is an awesome song. It's one of my favourite. You need to get on YouTube and check it out, because he's got the old loop pedal and it's absolutely amazing. Doing beatboxing as well. Yeah. Which I didn't know you could do. And then all of a sudden you just start spitting beatboxing, and it's like, whoa. So that's Chris DLima, guys. So thank you so much for coming in today and having a little chit chat with me and interrogation anyway.